Yeah, welcome back. We've been having a network problem. This is the news headline from Ukraine. Um, the Ukrainian president, uh, Volodymyr Zelensky, gives emotional address to Russian yesterday. Today, I initiated a phone call with the president of the Russian Federation. The result was silence, though the silence should be in Dobas. That's why I want to address today the people of Russia. I am addressing you not as a president, I am addressing you as a citizen of Ukraine. More than 2,000 kilometers of the common border is dividing us. Along this border was troops stationed, almost 200,000 soldiers, militaries, vehicle. Your leaders approved them to make a step forward to the territory of another country, and these steps can be the beginning of a big war in the European continent. And this was an emotional um, message from the Ukrainian president. Putin withdraw peace talk at the dime minute. So that was, I believe, today, because yesterday Putin put on for peace talk, but the American refused the peace talk, and then he declares the nuclear whatever. Excuse me, I want to put this here. Just give me a moment. He. I'm just trying to put a video here. I'm trying to put something here so that you can always get me right. I have a lot of video here to play for you guys. So I'm going to play you this video first from Putin. So let us go by the video first. So I'm sorry for the inconveniences that I caused you before, guys. So I have to restart the video all over again. So let us enjoy the video from Putin.
Russian President Vladimir Putin put
Every
Russia's
video I
nuclear
bring here
arsenal
is
on high
latest
alert
video,
on
as in
Sunday, further
current
raising the
latest
stakes
video.
amid his military
So
assault on Ukraine. But Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky remained defiant, pledging to remain in the capital, Kiev. Zelensky said on Sunday he'd agreed to new negotiations without preconditions with Moscow, even though he didn't hold out much hope.
I do not really believe in the outcome of this meeting, but let them try, so that later not a single citizen of Ukraine has any doubt that I, as president, tried to stop the war.
Ukraine said it continued to hold off Russian forces from capturing Kiev and Kharkiv, its two largest cities. Footage showed of a Russian armored personnel carrier outside Kharkiv, where locals said at least one Russian soldier had been killed. An unexploded Russian warhead landed in a kindergarten playground. In Kiev, streets were deserted except for civil defense forces and the occasional ambulance. Plumes of smoke showed where Russian ordnance landed. Nearly 400,000 Ukrainian civilians have fled the country into neighboring Poland and Romania. The Russian invasion came after months of denials by Moscow. It planned to attack. Putin has called the attack a, quote, special operation. Western nations responded to the onslaught with an unprecedented array of sanctions on Russia's economy. The European Union on Sunday shut all Russian planes out of its airspace. Putin thrust an alarming new element into play when he ordered Russia's deterrence forces, which wield nuclear weapons, onto high alert. A U.S. defense official said Washington was trying to assess what Putin's announcement meant in tangible terms, but that it increased the danger from any miscalculation. The European Union on Sunday shut all Russian planes out.
welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. Our network is making sense now. Our network is making sense now. Thank you very much for watching the video. I'm going to give you latest videos. I have a lot of videos. You're going to see. When you watch on the TVs right there in Nigeria, those of you who are abroad, you're seeing all these things. But in Nigeria, they are not going to show you all these things except you go into networking. So for being here, you are not going to miss. At least you're going to enjoy this. Let me play some of the Nigerians. First of all, let us go and see the Nigerians who are crossing, who are stuck in Ukraine. Let's watch the video.
This is us. Call his number. I would like you to please put calls across to the person and disturb them. If you have family members who can get across to them and disturb them. We're so stranded. We've not eaten. No place to rest. We're just here. And like we just left the cold outside for like 6 hours. We've been outside. We've been begging, pushing, dragging. Like it's been so traumatic just trying to get into the border, and we're not able to get there. Since morning we've been told that all Nigerians, the embassy has gotten buses for us and stuff, but we've not seen any. And then like we watch other nationalities leave, and it's really, really so sad. Like people have been crying, people fainted. It's really horrible. Please, Nigeria, please come to our aid. We've not seen any. And then like what other nationalities leave, and it's really, really so sad. Like people have been crying.
Do you see how Nigerians are suffering abroad? Nigerian, like they found. Okay, somebody said that Nigeria has sent a troop to go and save their people. Maybe if it's not too late. Though some Nigeria has crossed to Poland, some Nigeria has crossed from Ukraine to Poland. So that's the good news. I believe they are going to help them, but racism is in high in that side of the world. Ukraine, Russia. But in Russia, there's more racism in Russia than Ukraine. In Ukraine, they can at least speak some kind of English somehow. You know, I'm speaking based on, I've not been there, but I know the Russians that I know here in Israel, they are more racist. I'm sorry to say this. I'm saying it the way it is. They are more racist. Maybe their anger, they are too much aggressive. Let me put it that maybe they are too much aggressive. Kind of. If you walk with them, they don't like you. They don't like a black skin at all. It could be like saying a toilet. Do you understand me? But if you go closer to Ukrainian, you are going to see the difference between Ukrainian and Russian. Ukrainian is more friendly. And even though in Israel here, the Ukraine and Israel are not that friendly. Do you understand me? So the Ukrainian are more friendly. When you go closer, the Ukrainian can interact with you, do things deeper with you. But the Russian will just be like muting and feeling, I don't know. So let us go for another video. This is also a latest video. Okay, let me show you the former president of Ukraine who went to war. So let's watch the video. This video is about 9 minutes. And I'm going to leave everything to play. I want you to feel like you are in Ukraine. I want you to feel like you are at the other side of the world to watch. This is about 9 or 8 minutes. You're going to see the news, everything. So let's do this.
The people of Ukraine are rising up against Putin's invasion. Regular citizens are grabbing guns, making Molotov cocktails, and fighting back. Petro Poroshenko is one of those who is ready to fight. He's no ordinary citizen. He is the former president of Ukraine, and he joins me now from Kyiv. President Poroshenko, pleasure to have you on, sir. I remember visiting you in the presidential palace. I remember you visiting us on this set in CNN, and now we find you in the most extraordinary position. Give us a sense from the ground there. How is the fight going?
Thank you very much indeed for supporting us for the 8 years, and thank for a growing Western support of Ukraine from the very first sign of invasion. Leadership of the President Biden has been really tremendous. Today, all the West stands united in support of Ukraine. Even those who yesterday were more skeptical and restrained to punish Russia hard, today they're among the first of our supporters, and I thank here Chancellor Scholz thanked you for difficult but brave and right decision and was admired by yesterday's session of the Bundestag. And now it's clear. Putin has launched the war not only against Ukraine, but against the West. Ukraine is only first phase of this war, and today's Putin decision to put Russian nuclear deterrent forces on the high alert creates a completely new security situation. Somebody said that it is not exist for 80 years. I think that it is never exist in the world history before. With this nuclear madness, Putin poses as much greater threat to the world than Bin Laden. And helping Ukraine to counter invasion, you are helping yourself to minimize potential losses of your countries in the next phase of the Putin madness. And the regime of Putin is driving Russia to abyss. His days, I think, counted. He is simply crazy and evil. And even most of his allies, for example, Kazakhstan and others, have already refused to join his personal war of hatred against Ukraine, against the free, democratic world, against all of us. And not only Ali, who supported crazy, is another crazy self-proclaimed dictator of Belarus, Lukashenko. Because exactly from the Belarusian territory, it was the cruise missile of Iskander, which killing Ukraine. His days, I think, counted. He is simply crazy and evil. And even most of his allies, for example, Kazakhstan and others, have already refused to join his personal war of hatred against Ukraine, against the free, democratic world, against all of us. And not only Ali, who supported crazy, is another crazy self-proclaimed dictator of Belarus, Lukashenko. Because exactly from the Belarusian territory, it was the cruise missile of Iskander.
Yeah, welcome back. And that was the former president of Ukraine joining the war. Former president carry gun. Even the mayor of Ukraine carry gun. This is how it works all over the world. They are not different from the normal citizen. Do you understand me? When you see the mayors, there's no police following them around. That is why I say we in Africa, we are still living in Stone Age. Army uniform. I said, what is your problem? Whether I'm army or not abroad, what do you see here? Israel Defense Force. I walk around with it all the time. This thing could be used by the police, the army in the war. I have them. I am more cute, or I am more, is it cute you call it? I am more cute than the average Nigerian police. Yes. I am more cute more than the average Nigerian police. I believe you guys, I will look for all my photos that I was with the soldiers, different kind of soldiers, different country, American soldiers. So I'll put those pictures together and show you guys one day. Come on, Nigerians. When I wear this in Nigeria, the police, the army will begin to beat me all over the place. You say, listen. You have there's a way you identify a soldier. You don't identify soldier with what I wear like this. No. You identify soldier by the bat. Let me tell you one story. An American soldier who came to Israel 3 years ago. I was working in the hotel. He gave me the American soldier uniform. He gave me that uniform, American, real one. What he did was like he removed his badge. And he gave it to me. The American this thing was there. I wear it. I think I throw it away because the size was too small for me. So Africa, we need to wake up. I understand that as not being a soldier in Africa, they use it to go for robbery and they use it to extort people. I understand. I quite understand. If a soldier should challenge me in Nigeria now, not beating me, you have to ask me, who am I? I will tell you, I'm not a soldier. I'm just wearing it. I understand we don't have a database in Africa. We don't, in Nigeria, let me put in Nigeria. We don't have a database where you identify everybody. It is possible for Israel police to see me on the streets and challenge me and say, who are you? Your name is Solomon. They will take up their database computer and they will check my name. They will see I'm not a criminal. They will see that I've never committed a crime. They will let me go. But we don't have a database. So let us watch some more video from Ukraine. Still an update from Ukraine. Let us watch more video.
Слава Україні!
Відходимо! Валу, дай! Фрайкор сила! Прямо в руку.
А, нет, следы крови.
Что, блядь, съебывали, суки, что?
Мне на чем поехать. Что, ну меня вчера сдох мопед, я вчера еще... Ты не звонишь постоянно, я вчера ночью... На шлемник белый. Это, а почему?
Давай я свой телефон завяжу, я...
I think that's a Russian tank. That's a Russian tank. The crossed. War is not good. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this again. War is not good. As soon as they watch her now from Nigeria or anywhere, war is not good. You see, Nigerian government are taking us for granted. We Biafrans, they are taking us for granted. This century, have they ever asked themselves a question? Where did Boko Haram get their ammunitions? Where do they get all those beautiful armored tanks they're using? There are people who are ready to sell their ammunition. There are people who are ready to support you secretly. When you get your, not for free, but for benefit or for future benefit. Somebody told me this morning that I was, or we, the Biafrans, we are instigating for war. We are not instigating for war. We were only asking for referendum. Somebody from Edo State, I don't know if he's from Edo State, but that name, or maybe from Rivers, was like, you people are instigating for war. We are not instigating for war. Referendum for the past 10 years. Did you see those videos? Are you happy to see people die? Actually, we cannot show you on social platform now how the people are dying. We don't want to show you blood because they are going to block the platform. They don't want it. War is not good. When war, like you see, who are dying in that war? When you look there, who are the most dying? The soldiers will die 1, 2, 3, 4. But the women and children will die like foul. Do you understand me? Those people are trained to die. They were trained to die. They were trained to fight war. They are ready to die. What about the kids? You see, many of us were just watching this Russian things. You don't understand what is going on there. You don't understand. You know nothing. The Ukraine that you are supporting, do you know that there are two countries that want to separate from Ukraine? Ukraine refused to give them freedom. Russia gave Ukraine freedom. Yeah, I'm not supporting Russia to that instigate the war, but something trigger this thing. This thing when they talk. Let me tell you something. If you go deeper into the real thing, tell the news, may they tell you the truth. All the Fox News and CNN, let them go deeper and tell you the truth. The reason. The guy is trying to protect his territory. Now he set up the nuclear weapon. Yes. If he release those nuclear weapons, all of us will not stay safe. If Putin open that nuclear weapon, do you know how many nuclear weapons they have? It's 1,000. They have it in quantum. He said, may they set them alert. Let me tell you one story. One guy, a friend of mine, an Israeli guy, he told me one day, we were just discussing, he told me one day, he said, my friend, do you think you are safe in Israel? I said, yes, I'm safe in Israel. He said, let me tell you something. He said, he was just trying to tell me in brief because he was a soldier before, because every Israeli served in the soldier. What he told me was like, you know what? I hope you people can hear me. Let me go to see the messages. Maybe somebody is not hearing me. I hear somebody say the other time they were not hearing me. So they told me, like, listen, Israel set their things like this. They war things like that. I don't want to say, I don't want to mention. I'm not saying Russia is not wrong. Durham, Lincoln. I did not say it's not wrong. It is he is wrong to instigate the war. Now he carry the war, go to meet them. I understand. But do you understand what he's fighting for? Just like you would tell me that the Igbo people are wrong, asking for referendum. By the time you saw the ESN defending our people at the border there, everybody began to say, oh, the Nnamdi Kanu is wrong. But did you go deep into the war, go deep into the story, then you will understand that Nnamdi Kanu was not wrong. We are being marginalized. The same set of people that you marginalize, you are using their resources. Both the Hausa, Fulani, everybody, Yoruba, fine. It is not a problem. Can we just be one Nigeria? No. The same set of people that they are calling not one Nigeria, we are the same people who build houses in Yoruba land. We are the same people who dominate Yoruba land. We are the same people who dominate Hausa land. We are the same people who build houses in Hausa land. I'm asking you, as an Igbo man, you as a Yoruba or Fulani man, how many business do you have in the southeast? None. I'm not gonna. He said Putin is never put. He said, "What is Putin justification? What are you saying here? He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. Putin shouldn't have. This thing where they happen, not be today, don't they happen? No, it's been happening. It's been happening. Let me explain something to you. His justification. Somebody asking what is his justification. Now, Putin and the West are not together. They don't like Putin. No like West because West like to control. I think somebody is understanding me now. The West like to control people, just like they are controlling you in Africa. You are useless in Africa. Congo is fighting Congo. Ethiopians are fighting Ethiopians. Nigeria is fighting Nigerians. None of the African country could stand up and say, stop that war. Stop that fighting. Only 1 day ago, 5 days ago in Europe, every European stood up to support their people. Do you understand that now? We are always beg. COVID-19 vaccine we cannot produce in Africa. What are you then? Why are you alive? Money. You are just making that money. You are still borrowing money. You won't allow China. China is withdrawing now from Africa. They are withdrawing now in Africa. They don't see say una be okonkom. Do you know what is okonkom? Empty head. You keep borrowing money from China and borrowing. They look at these people now, mumu people. They'll stop giving you people money. Every year you are borrowing money for your budget. Let me play one more video. I think I still have one more video. Let's go with this video.
And there have been extraordinary pictures in the battle for Ukraine. In devastating explosions, the Russians have blown up a gas pipeline and oil depot.
But they have met major resistance, with convoys destroyed and the Ukrainians keeping Russia at bay for another night. Meanwhile, world support is growing with major new sanctions.
And after all the promises civilian targets wouldn't be hit, this on a residential apartment block. The speed and fury of a guided missile on a Saturday afternoon. It took out 5 floors of the 22-storey building. 2 people killed, 4 injured. The Russians denied responsibility. Ukraine called them war criminals.
We managed to escape. We were in the kitchen. We were lucky. It was a direct hit into the living room. My wife and elder child have their legs broken.
The terror of sitting in your apartment when the walls implode and the world goes black.
The force of the explosion has thrown debris across the road and into buildings opposite, where locals tell me they'd just emerged from bomb shelters where they'd spent the night. And seconds later, the sirens began again and the missile struck.
For this man living opposite, my child is 8 years old, he said, and he'll be scarred by this for the rest of his life. Like this paramedic being treated after his ambulance has left a flaming wreck. And this horrific dash cam. A roadblock by Russian troops who pull a couple out of the car and beat them senseless. The sound of gunfire. We do not know what happened to them. And what could have happened here in a kindergarten playground. An unexploded missile, death and misery frozen. The terror of this war can visit you at any moment. Here, a Ukraine jet tears through the air, skimming the ground. And over normally quiet countryside, a Stinger missile brings down a chopper, like so much of this war, shot by a phone. A mushroom cloud ignites the night sky as the Russians blow up a gas pipeline. Through the night, explosions and gunfire have rung out across Kiev and outlying areas. In Vasilkiv, an oil depot has exploded, the mayor telling residents, "We will withstand, God is with us." The battle taken to the streets and watched from a block of flats. Defiance and resilience is everywhere. Here, dozens of women and children gather in a park for a cocktail party, making Molotov cocktails, homemade grenades, simple, lethal. They're taking down far bigger targets too, entire convoys. Entire convoys.
I'm reading some of the messages here. Somebody, you say Ukraine are putting up a fight. Let me tell you something. You people should go back to history. Listen to me. Russia didn't just wake up one day and start to fight. These people, they are something deeper than you people in Africa. You don't understand what is going on. Just like the West's NATO allies don't have anything to do with North Korea. And somebody told me, I heard on the news, people they were saying that about 25 countries have supported the Ukraine. You see, let me tell you something about Russia. Russia no mind make all this world, the whole world, make all of us die one day. That's one. Okay. Did you read what? Did you read news in a newspaper today? Putting other nuclear weapon to be on alert. Not be only one, not be two, not be three, not be 100. In thousands. Once they release them like this, only Obunana, Piam, you were there for Africa, you are gone. Everybody is gone. Putin himself is gone. You understand? There's something they are fighting for war power. You see, all this thing where would I talk? Putin, they are fighting for land. This is everything. There's nothing world power. I am the boss. You are not the boss. You are not supposed to have this thing. It's me I'm supposed to have it. Period. Any other thing when they talk, that means you don't know what you're saying. Yes, you can put any other thing aside, but everything now it is world power. Period. Period. Control. Imperialistic. I mean imperialist. Imperialism. Control. Power control. I have to. You are going to do this. If you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to sanction you. You must do what I want. I'm not here to blame the West. They are the one who is controlling the world. We, Africa, we are just there like a doll, because we have nothing to contribute. They see Africa, let me explain something to you you don't know. I believe my network is okay. Let me explain something. The West are happy the way African is right now. They are happy that when mosquito is biting you, they come and give you mosquito net. They are going to be coming with different kind of charity organization to, Africa is suffering. That's what they want to hear all their life. They don't want to hear, Africa, Nigeria, now they are producing cars on their own. Now Nigerian, they are not coming to Africa, to America to buy car. They are not going to German to buy car. They don't want to hear that. They don't want you to produce car. They don't want you to produce anything, material. Listen, look at Nigeria. We are producing oil. We are taking the oil outside to refine and bring back. Why are you not refining your own PMS? They are happy. They are happy that you're stupid. They are happy that you're stupid. When you're sick, you have to go to Britain and use your hard-earned money and go to Britain to take care of yourself. They are happy that your children are coming to school there. They are happy that you're coming to buy land. They're happy that you're coming to buy houses right there. They are not happy with Putin. Putin does not go to America for medical treatment. His people doesn't go to America for medical treatment. They have good medical, everything American have, they intend to have it in quantum. Do you see why I said Africans are stupid? Who is going to buy their goods? Who is going to buy their guns? If you don't buy their guns, who is going to buy their cars? Who? Africa ride the best cars that is made from German. Africa ride the best car that is made from China. Oh, please. You see, I don't think our generation will do anything. Let me tell you one thing. For African to be free, we need to be one. One Africa. The border should be open. Number one, Africa should set up a meeting. Africans should have their own African bank. Listen to me. Africans should have their own African bank where they can control their own currency, where they can control their own economy, where Nigerians should go to South Africa and look for the best scientists. The best scientists from South Africa, the best scientists from Nigeria, the best scientists from Mozambique, Kenya. They sit together and be able to produce one thing. Without this, Me and you go just come this world. We suffer, we die, go. Then our children will come, suffer, we die, we go. Our children will come, suffer, we die, we go. But hoping that tomorrow will be better, next tomorrow will be better, next year will be better. When Buhari is out, another person come is going to be better. When the president of South Africa, the present president, when he's gone, another person will come, he will fix Africa. You are all joking. We have seen the future. You and I, we are Nostradamus. I've been a Nostradamus, did they call him? We are prophets. We have seen the future. Many people are not seeing it like that. It's okay. It's okay. Anyhow, you see the African things. Anyhow, where you see them. Yeah, that's true. What is his name? There's this man. I'm trying to remember one man name. I believe in every good people in all groups, regardless of race or religion. Are you talking about religion? Ezioku, so you're talking about religion here. You see, all these things are just all together. You see, on religion for hope. I want you to understand that African people rely on religion for hope, for future. Like that's religion is giving them hope. That is why you see a lot of people are not committing suicide in Africa. Tell me the truth. You must be, even though the pastors are lying to them, oh, tomorrow is going to be fine. So he keep hoping that tomorrow, that faith that is carrying that person along, keep them going. Like, okay, tomorrow is going to be okay. Tomorrow is going to be okay, and so on and so forth. That's how we see it. So religion in one side help the people to have hope for tomorrow that will never come. The hope that will never come tomorrow. The religion keep the people from committing suicide, from committing more crimes. That's my. Let me see if I still have one more video to play. I think, let me see if I have one more video before we go. I don't want to waste much of your time. I think I've played this. Okay, I think I have one more video, right? I think I've played this video. Oh, my. I think I have played the video. I have exalted 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, did I play the Nigerian guy video? No, let me play the Nigerian video.
This is us.
I played it. Let me play it again.
And disturb them. If you have family members who can get across to them and disturb them. We're so stranded. We've not eaten. No place to rest. We're just here. And like we just left the cold outside for like 6 hours. We've been outside. We've been begging, pushing, dragging. Like it's been so traumatic just trying to get into the border, and we're not able to get there. Since morning we've been told that all Nigerians, the embassy has gotten buses for us and stuff, but we've not seen any. And then like we watch other nationalities leave, and it's really so sad. Like people have been crying, people fainted. It's really horrible. Please Nigeria, please come to our aid. People fainted. It's really horrible. Please Nigeria, please come to our aid.
Yeah, that's it. Nigerian government. We really need our people to be back home. So I'm going to play. Okay, thank you guys. First of all, let me appreciate you guys for watching my page and my YouTube. I'm on YouTube at the same time with my Facebook page. Right now, I'm vlogging on YouTube and Facebook at the same time right now. I want to. Oh, so I'm gonna play one more video before. I appreciate you guys. I want us to be like family in this platform. Do you understand me? When I created this family, I want it to be like friends, not us attacking each other. We may disagree and agree. You may be an Hausa man, you can be here on this platform. You may be a Fulani man, you can be on this platform, as long as you are not the violent Fulani. Not all Fulani are bad, but what can I say? Not all Igbo are bad. Don't hate the Igbos or the Yoruba. We are fighting for my rights. If you don't know your rights, me as an Igbo man, I know my rights. In the Constitution of Nigeria, it is allowed in the Constitution that I am allowed to criticize the government. What is the reason for criticism? For criticizing is because for you to sit up. When I criticize you, you go back to the drawing board and sit up and say, okay, that guy, is he saying the truth or not? You check and balance. Then what is the essence of life when there's no electricity and good road? Some of you watching me now, your brothers and sisters have died of road accidents. Right there in the same country you are fighting of. The same country you are telling me you're stupid. You're calling me idiot for making videos and say that I want a Biafra. Many of you, your mama don't die for that road. Many of you, your sister don't die for them. Some of you, your neighbors. No electricity. No good hospital. Why? It is your right to stand up and talk. This generation, we are fighting for the next generation. That's not my phone number. Who is giving phone number here? This is not my phone number. No. Please don't put a phone number here where they go take 419 person. I beg you, please. I don't want people to 419 person. I don't do 419 here. Please. I delete that comment where you put the number. Please, that's not my number. So the only thing I do here, okay, for those of you who are knowing me for the first time, I do help people to travel without getting one kobo from it. When I get a genuine connection, I talk about it here. And I tell you, hey, I have a connection for Europe. Bring your passports. Bring your passports. Some cases, they ask you to bring like 150,000, and few weeks, it will come out. Sometimes I get any country that the connection just came up, I will tell you. And I won't collect kobo. I will just give you a connection. That's what I do. What I do. I'm not an agent. People think that I'm not an agent. Yes, I have an agent friend who is in UK. I mean, he's in Nigeria, but he went to UK now. Let me give you guys a story here. We have about 300 people watching now. Let me explain. There's this UK government give the small scales business to bring people to come and work in UK. That's caregivers. What is caregiver? A caregiver is somebody who take care of old people or sick person or small children. So all these small scales industries, the government of United Kingdom gave them the chance to bring people from anywhere in the world. So this friend of mine went to UK because of it. The company he met only needed 5 people. And the money is quite expensive because you can go with your wife, you can go with your children. Do you understand? When they give it, it's a work permit. Once you go to UK, you are going to work. 2 years work permit. From there, if you continue to live in UK and renew your things, you can go home and come back, go with your wife and children, but it's expensive. 3.5 million. You deposit 200,000 and 150 later. So I think out of 5 people that he needed, we have got like 3 people. We only need 2 people. I'm just giving the story here, but because in case, even me, I don't want to accept people anymore. I wanted him to just do those 3 people. Do you understand? I just want him to do just those 3 people. You understand? A lot of people are afraid. Yes, you have to take a risk. Out of the 3.5 million, I got nothing from it. 1 naira like this, I don't see. And I cannot come here and tell you that, oh, you have to pay 3.6, 3.7. No. Your money means nothing to me. Your happiness means a lot to me. I know the money is huge. I understand. But what can you do? The government of United Kingdom will take almost 1.5 million from that money. Money for the working permit visa is going to cost about 1,300 pounds. Every other things within the government is going to come another 500 pounds. Do you see that? It's a lot of money. Then the company itself is going to give you document, is going to train you, is going to give you all the documents you need. So let's leave the story like that. Because of some people who are my new followers, I'm just giving you this. But for now, I don't have any contact. Don't bother me. So I'm praying now. I have about 8 people already that by the special grace of God, before end of next month, tomorrow, not next month, after next month, before end of the following month, April, I believe these people will have been all over the world, somewhere they want to be, and good countries. So thank you. God bless you. Until I come your way next time. Trust. Somebody's talking about Nigeria is not even about breakup, it's about leadership. Let's read that, because we are here to let me read what it's saying. We are here to learn, my brother. I like people to talk, not to abuse person. We don't need to be abusing each other. We learn from each other. Let me read before I go. I want to place it here so that we can read it. The thing no gree come to screen. No, the thing where you write plenty be that too, brother. The thing no gree come to screen. The problem of Nigeria is not even about breakup, it's about leadership, because I'm always seeing Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa doing things together and marrying. My brother, even though we marry each other, it does not matter. Ukrainians and Russia marry each other and they still separate. It doesn't change anything. We're gonna leave this thing. This mentality where we they carry for Africa, sir. What kind of mentality? Because we are marrying each other and it doesn't matter. And there are people who go to work from Russia in Ukraine. Una no know. We're gonna leave this thing now. There are people in Jordan. I live in Israel. There are people in Jordan who come to work in Israel every day and go back to Jordan. Do you know that? Let's leave all these things because we marry each other. I beg you. Adeshina, I beg, make you not think like that, bro. Forget about all those things. If you're looking at that, you are not going to succeed in you are going to have no future. So that means you can't do without me. Adeshina, you can't do without Igbo man. You can't do without Hausa man. Just like Tinubu is going to beg Hausa people to become a president. How many states do you have in Yoruba land? How many states do we have in Southeast? The Hausa, they give themselves big. How many states? They get many states there so that they can siphon your money that you're making in Lagos. All the money you are making in Yoruba land so that they can get the taxation going to east, to north. As the money goes to north, they are still poor and getting poorer. They are still the Babiala. The same Babiala people everywhere. Somebody says leadership. He say leadership. My brother, no. Adeshina, Jo. Believe in yourself. Before 1960, before Lord Lugard came to match us together, Yoruba have their own governorship. Your ancestors, they never wanted to be one Nigeria. It was forced on them. I want you to understand this today. It would have been better if we are together, but we can't. Okay, now you say not war. Okay, who is it? Can I bring you here? Adeshina, can you come here and tell us? can you come and tell? I want you to talk here before I go. Adeshina Sadiq, I want you to come here. I'm going to place a link. I want you to come. I'm going to place this your second this thing here. I want to remove this one. It's too long and it's too big. Now you say not we want referendum. How am I want to do you think I'm wrong? Do you think Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is wrong? What was Mazin Nnamdi Kanu asking for? Referendum. But the government don't want to give us referendum. It's the same thing you say now. You say even if we want to break, it should be referendum, not war. Who is asking for war? Am I asking for war? I'll give you 1 minute. Guy, are you okay? I'm not happy with what you say. What was that I said? Igbo Samuel. Maybe you are talking to someone else. What was that somebody says? I hope it's not me, because if I offend you, you shouldn't tell me if I'm okay. You just talk the thing will offend you. I've said it before. Don't abuse people here. If you abuse people, who a computer will detect and block. Even your own Facebook, you go block them. I'm a verified Facebooker. I don't know about others. So every other platform, you feel go there, go they talk anyhow. I'm a registered Facebooker. As I did so, they register, they give me paper where I sign, say anything where they talk about government, it is my own. Now me go carry on. So let me end this video here. Thank you very much. Until I see you next time. Make we know. We have used 56 minutes now. Thank you very much. Adeshina, I'll see you next time, okay? We'll talk next time. Some people are just talking jargons there. Charity begins at home. How do we charity begins? So give us referendum, then we go. Some people are just idiot. We just know they will just end in poverty, dying and family. Maybe you are in abroad like me, so you are so contented. Me, I'm not contented sitting here all day.